Hey there, so thanks very much for your order of this Dragonfly SJ4 medium scale 33-inch model. So I'm just testing it out before we ship it out. It's balanced, of course, with that's your master tone, bass, mid, treble, mid switch, master tone, as I said, balancer, volume, setups, beautiful. Yeah. Absolutely wonderful. You're at about 1.5 millimeters at the 12th fret there. Yeah, it's just killing. And you've got the 404BO bridge, so that's the brass plated bridge. You've got, on this one, you've got the Resolite tuning pegs. That's front pickup, master tone down. Yeah, I mean, so it's just killing. Don't really need to show you much else about it, really. Yeah, it's just killer, absolutely killer. So, and yours is like, I think this is the lightest Dragonfly I've ever seen. It's sub 3.5 kilograms, which is crazy. So you got really lucky there, because wood stocks recently, you know, because of the pandemic, the supply of swamp or light ash has been very, very limited and extremely slow. So yeah, this is quite unusual. Most of the bases that I've been getting during the pandemic, that have been manufactured and made during the pandemic, are, you know, they're made with light ash, but it's the heavier end of the stockpile that's left over since before the pandemic. So you know, those are, you know, we're getting sort of like 4.3, 4.4 kilograms on 5 strings, and lightest on a 4 would be like 4.1, 4.2. So I was very surprised that this was so light. But then again, yeah, it's it's downsized a little bit, so there is that too. But yeah, and for those of you watching, if you're interested in getting a custom order Dragonfly medium scale, I do recommend them. This is of course, a simpler build. You know, it's just plain materials. In this one's just in like a satin finish, or what they call half matte or semi-gloss. I think it's the same meaning, basically. I'm not entirely sure, but and with a one-piece maple neck and maple fretboard, you know. So simple materials and construction, but extremely high quality materials. As you can see, look at the graining on that ash. So yeah, if you're interested, follow the link in the description of this video to our Dragonfly order form, where you can get a quote. It's a free quote, and usually I can get a ballpark figure out to you within sort of 24 hours. So yeah, feel free to see what kind of a price come up with for your spec. All right, so that'll do it. Thanks a lot, and this will be shipping out to you hopefully by the end of this week, and I'm going to be packing it up for you probably later today. And this is another thing, general thing for everybody to listen to who's a customer of mine. Right now, because of the pandemic and now the war in Ukraine, because of the war in Ukraine, many European countries, anything that is basically west of Russia, it is become extremely difficult to ship to, and we have to use UPS now, or we have to use sea shipping. So it either costs a lot more than it did before the war, or it takes a lot longer if you use sea shipping. However, this war is like, we thought it was going to be over in like a few weeks, you know. Didn't even expect it to turn into a full-blown war, right? But here we are, and it's likely going to go on for months and months and months. So we're going to be stuck in this situation for a while, guys. And also, you know, I expected Australia to be opening up, you know, late last year, but still no. So, you know, we still have no regular shipping to Australia. We have to use UPS. And because of the war in Ukraine, again, the other effect is that the fuel prices have skyrocketed. And that means that all of the shipping companies, of course, they're putting their prices up, aren't they? You know, it sucks, but that's the world we're living in right now. So, so yeah, just for those of you that are listening and wondering about that or considering buying something, please be aware that this is the case now. The only places that I can ship to that are literally the only place I can ship to now is the USA that has normal shipping. Everywhere else, it's either UPS or sea. So, you know, if you're in the US, great. And now's a great time. Also, this is another thing, by the way. Now is a great time to buy because, especially Japanese-made instruments, because the dollar, the US dollar, is way stronger now than it was before the war. So that's one of the, you know, that's one of the bonus effects, I guess. Most of the currencies are actually, the euro as well is a lot stronger. Even the Australian dollar has risen as well against the yen. So, you know, if you're considering buying a Japanese base now, now is a good time, I think. Yeah, the shipping costs might well be offset. The very expensive shipping costs might well be offset by the strength of your currency to the Japanese yen, you see. So either way, we're in this. We're going to be in this kind of situation for a lot longer than we previously expected. So anyway, that'll do it, guys. Sorry for rambling on, and cheers. See you again.